players to take a break, that 3 minutes, it wasn't enough for me. It was not enough for me.
We're still shaking from what happened.
Yeah.
Oh god, what is going on? I love to see it though.
But
Gonna make good
as a
content.
fellow Indonesian, I think I'm so happy to see that RRQ is still playing.
True.
Yeah, and yeah, we're gonna see on the third game our RRQ going to like fix their problems to play better to win this game because Yudu Red Giant is not a jokes, I think.
Yeah.
They're not.
They're not, definitely. I mean, their gameplay so far has been insane. I think they're really good at reading the movements coming in from RRQ
Except for the
as
last
well.
part.
Except for the last part. That got a little... that was a little sus. So coming into this third game, let's talk about the drafts first, right? Because if you guys had to pinpoint what could be changed from any of the teams, is there anything you want to highlight before we get into the drafts for game number 3?
One thing I want to say here, Korea, is I think for the most part, they need to increase their map size, mini-map size for the third game.
Bro, I said drafts, not map size.
Or just put it on the middle of your screen, right?
Oh god.
Or just the whole thing. Don't see your hero. See the mini-map, right?
That's the fact. That's the fact, I think. That's why, yeah, we're gonna see. Because you do have some power. If you are talking seriously, you do have some power to like turn back some kind of critical moment by like looking for the enemy's tilt moment and then just got into it, just got back and then push the enemies. But they might have some problems if RRQ like got the mental boost like I mentioned before, because they just think they're gonna lose, but they win this game.
Yeah, hopefully momentum is definitely on the side of RRQ after that game. That's one way to win Mobile Legends, right? Yudu, still the same approach. Same story for RRQ, right? Joy and 1-1 ban here.
Yeah, there are no differences so far. Kaja is going to be the choice of ban for the side of the Yudu Red Giants. Now, RRQ, are they going once again with the Valentina? I feel like the draft didn't work out for them in the later stage of the game. I don't know if it's because of the draft or because of the power spike
I think
for
it's
their
because
side
of
of
the
Yudu Red
gameplay,
Giants, right?
Eterna. Because lastly, they almost got the game, right? Because they control the game, but the overextend on the bottom lane, it makes them to lose their control. Then Yudu Red Giant just want to end the game. But yeah, we're gonna see that Eve is the problem. From RRQ perspective, that's why they banning the Eve. So first pick gonna be Lancelot again.
Arlet is also an option.
Oh yeah, Arlet, yeah.
For Yudu Red Giants. And if I know RQ, they're gonna pick up Fredrin. Let's see.
Fredrin and Lancelot.
We'll see, we'll see.
Doesn't really,
If it's true,
Or Valentina.
Coleus will do
What?
10 push-ups.
10 push-ups.
On the desk.
Deal.
On the desk.
Deal.
If it's a Fredrin first pick here for RQ.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, deal.
Deal.
Awesome.
Deal.
After the cam got in me,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Okay, so after the game.
That's the game.
Alright, cool. I like this. Okay, so Yudu, they should pick up the Arlet. That's no-brainer. RQ, now it's the moment of truth. 10 push-ups.
Is it gonna be 10 push-up from Coleus or 10 push-up from Goni?
What?
Okay, yeah, if it's not
If they
Fredrin,
don't
Goni
pick it.
does.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deal, Goni?
Deal.
Okay.
Okay, we shake hand, yeah?
Okay.
We do the shake hand.
I love being host.
I did not sign
Amazing.
up for this, guys. But okay, let's see.
Get ready.
They're thinking really hard here. You can see they're taking their time. They're like,
Please.
do we want Coleus or do we want Goni?
Let's say Valen.
to do
Come on,
the
guys.
push-ups?
Don't make me do
Please,
push-up.
Fredrin.
I'm already too old for that.
Oh, come on.
Coleus is 21 years old, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't.
Okay, here we go.
Valentina.
And oh my god!
Oh my
Okay.
lord. Thank
Producer! Bring back to me. 10 push-up. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. On the table, right?
you. Later.
okay.
After the draft.
Oh,
After the
man.
draft. Before we throw it to the caster.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. This needs focus, remember? Guys, don't play around. This is the last game that both of these teams need to get in order for them to proceed into the tournament, into the challenge finals in Jakarta. And with that, Yudu, they're going to go for the Lancelot and the Farsa this time around. RRQ, there are so many different options that they can go for here. If they want to try and counter the Farsa, they can go for a Yusa gold lane.
I want to say something, Aetorna, Gunny.
What's
Are Fredrin that good? Or the banana only can use Fredrin?
I'd go for the latter, honestly.
Okay.
I think Fredrin Banana.
Yeah, you guys can answer it on the comment section, I think.
Because the problem is, Joy was taken out, right?
I think he really likes the banana, but okay, Hilda, it's not surprising. Chipoy has rocked the Hilda before, but
my friend.
questionable win rate, I suppose, from Chipoy himself. Let's go. Fast second phase here. Estes ban immediately. Okay.
So I don't really know how. It's not. What's the word? Not important. Not successful.
What
Like
is
if it works. What's a term for when it works? Like how much this Hilda is gonna work, right? Because looking at Yudu in the second game, we saw that the Lancelot actually built tank, not damage. So what's the function of the Hilda here? Is it supposed to be to rush the Farsa when they go into the team fight? Is it supposed to be to pressure the Lancelot? Because if it's to pressure Lancelot, with Lancelot building tank,
It still can work, at least making the time more longer to
Yeah.
the Lancelot to like farming in the jungle. But there's a lot of possibilities that maybe they can pick the counter of Hilda itself. Like for example, maybe Angela, maybe Valier.
Valier is good. I like Grok or Kadita, actually, right? To counter that Hilda.
I was gonna say Diggy.
Diggy as...
So the cool thing is that we can discuss it in two different ways. Some people believe that Diggy is the counter to Hilda, and some people believe that Hilda is the counter to Diggy, depending on how you want to see it, right? Because
Can do
Diggy
both.
puts in the time bombs to put in the bush. In one way, you can say that the Hilda kind of gets chunked, and the vision is there, so the Hilda can't go for a surprise pick. But in another way to see it, you can say that the Hilda deflects the time bombs and
Look at-
reduces the success rate of the Diggy when he wants to go in for the chunking with the time bomb. So 50-50, but it makes sense, right? Now, Yuru with the Hayabusa taken out of the board, once again trying to limit here for Fursic. It's gonna pose the question what he wants to use.
Go Bane Go Bane Gold. Go
I
Bane
like it.
Gold. Bane Gold for Zen.
Bean Gold can be works, and then
Not Bane Jungle?
I think Bane Gold can be works too, but we gonna see because in jungle maybe they're gonna be Assassin's Battle, but okay, Yisansin.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this, yeah. Twice being picked up for Fursic.
It's gonna be hard to catch Yisansin, but Yudu Red Giant still have Farsha, right? If Yisansin already used the Triceless, so Farsha can just use the Feather Airstrike to like having the burst damage all out to the Yisansin.
Yeah, perhaps that, or they can pick up themselves the Grok, right? I don't know why. I really like the Grok here. It negates a lot of pressure, relieves off pressure. Also, it couldn't provide cover for themselves. Grok
I feel like Pancake has PTSD with the Grok though. He's like, I don't want to accidentally flicker and use my ultimate. And so there it is, the
Okay,
Cho
Cho.
instead here for Yuru, as well as the Claude.
Okay.
For Super Red.
Super Red Cloud is coming.
Claude is coming. Well, let's see here. What will be the response be?
I still like Bane. There's so much
Yeah, that-
disengage. It can cancel Farsa's Feather Airstrike
Yep.
as well.
Even Cloud Blessing Duet using the Deadly Catch. It's
Yeah.
a knock up for Cloud.
Come on, Zin. Do it.
Yeah. It just makes sense, right? A lot of mobility from
Or-
the side of Yudu as well that can just be deflected by
Yeah.
that Bane.
I'm thinking about Leslie, but still, it's a dangerous one because a lot of heroes can dive into the Leslie. Like Arlott, Lancelot,
Yeah.
Joe. Bane is the good option.
Is my
And
temper.
Brody.
Brody.
Brody is not bad because it have the corrosive strike to stop anyone who wants to try to pick off him. But in the league, he needs to be careful about the Farsha and the Cloud.
We call it the smooch, by the way, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Brody. Mwah! With the smoochy stop.
Yep.
It stuns the enemy's heroes. Whoa, what?
when
Would
he
you
stocks
would you be stunned
saliva.
if someone randomly smooched you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's not change the topic though, Colius.
Okay.
You owe us something here.
Okay. 1,
That's not a
2,
push-up.
3, 4, 5,
That's so not
6,
fair!
7,
What
8,
is that?
9, 10. You said on the table, right?
Production. Veto, please.
No. Okay, okay.
Oh man.
Without waiting for so long, let's go to the caster using this paper plane.
I'm still not over it. That moment from game 2, and I'm sure you guys aren't, but it's time to get into game 3 here, the final one in a best of 3. It's Mirko and Leo bringing you this rubber match between RRQ and Yudu Giants. Already action!
Already, Cheapway first blood! Very early on, Yudo Red Giants know exactly what Cheapway wanted to go for when he picked up the Hilda. So, yeah, easy counter instantly. Cheapway first blood. Wait, Banana's in on it too!
Banana, he has stolen turtles from way worse. What is but a purple buff? Can he?
Retry. He has to
Alright,
respect it at this
respect.
point. By the way, yes, Colius, that was not a push-up.
We need to do push-ups later.
All right.
Back to the action. This is still Cheapboy after dying, coming back to the orange, trying to again delay Sikis
Wait.
as much as possible. Cheapboy, will he die again?
Yeah, he will. I mean, looking at the pace right now, Skies picks up the kill. 2 kills. Now he's going to build damage. If he still builds tank, there's no way, right? I mean, there's 2 squishies this time around. There's a Brody and a Yisun Shin. And you just got 2 kills early on before the 2nd minute of the game.
He just has to, right?
He has to.
Maybe even adjust his jungle blessing, right, along the way. But right now, you can see here, gold lane, possibly the more quiet lane so far in the past minute and a half of this action-packed game number 1. Cheapboy still here. Oh, man, Cheapboy!
3rd kill, Phantom Execution, killing spree for Skies.
What is that, a death every half a minute?
Yeah, so far.
Is it
You know-
worth it? Is it going to pay off at some point?
It better. If it doesn't pay off, then, I mean, RRQ are just not looking good at all. Cheapway, 0-3-0 on the Hilda, and, you know, this is one of his signatures as well.
Something else to note. That's right. Look at the emblem here on Gojes, on Arlott. Tier 2 talent. Mana drain, life drain, that is. Every time a minion is killed, he heals up and gets some mana back. But wait, look at the turtle take!
Phantom Execution, good take there from Skies with Retribution. Cheapway. I thought he was going to try to break the record, you know. 0-4-0 in the 2nd minute of the game. But for you to Red Giants, it's just a big win. 4-0 start. I think Super Red, he's gone over it now. He's like, all right, you know what? Never mind. It's fine.
He's
not mad
recovered.
anymore.
And again, that's what makes a great athlete, a great MLBB Esports competitor. The ability to reset in the face of the most tragic slips. What's going on, man?
No, Skies, you got 4 kills. What are you building the Molten Essence for?
That's why I was pointing out his boots, his choice of boots family.
Oh my god.
It's the HP-based behemoth hunter jungler boots. But right now, Cheapboy back in trouble once more, and the kick!
Wait, the Dragon, bringing it back. Feather Airstrike just barely out of range, but Cheapboy falls once again. Oh, that 100% kill participation gone now for Skies. But
Here's the thing. Get
I'm
over the
disappointed.
fact. Get over the fact that it's
disappointed.
still jungle roaming or jungle utility style. Lancelot. Here's the thing, right? It's been a while since we last had to do death gold returns math, right? In the wake of feeding Diggy. Is it going to come into play now since Cheapboy's sitting at 0-4-0?
as long as he doesn't reset the bounty, sure. He's not going to give as much gold. But they have changed it since, you know, the whole DG feeding meta.
Right.
So you will still give a lot of gold over to Yudu.
That's still your presence on the map nullified, right? Like you're basically going 4v5 most times, and now they don't even need Gojes to be part of it. Like any 2 or 3 members of Udara Giants are worth it. But wait, look, another one! Clay?
Very low, still able to escape though. But this is the thing, Leo, honestly, right? You're telling me to get over it. I will not get over it until Yudo Red Giants proves that, you know, this can work again. Because thing is, this gold lead that he has that he can use to put pressure on the Yusun Shin and Brody, it's not going to be used well.
That's right. And even to punish Cheapboy all the more.
Yeah.
I guess. Who am I to tell you how to control your emotions and feel a certain way. That was very insensitive of me. I'm sorry. But now, going into the second turtle take, it's as clear as it gets. It's free for Yudu Red Giants. And again, to throw back to game 2, right? It's not like they lost completely. They're actually winning. And they made Tank Jungle Lancelot a thing. But right now, it's as quiet as it gets for game 3. 5-0, and then now we come to a halt.
Just a very slow-paced game because Yudu Red Giants kind of want it to be slow. They have a Claude, they have scaling. Gorgeous. Gonna get chunked down by the Appraiser's ramp, but still is able to escape. Now jumping back with Vengeance, getting taunted up. Part of Wildless is there, but the final slash. And the Vengeance gets him all the way full again with the Brave's Might. Gets out.
That's it.
Clean.
Again, a very controlled engage. Even RRQ was wondering, hey, does he really want this? Oh, wait, he does.
He really does. Wait, Pancake. To play onto Zin. Feather airstrike right on it, and Zin will fall. A big play. Meanwhile, Skies, wow. Shing, shing, shing. Clean dashes to get out of that one.
Oh, wow, and they convert almost immediately. Mount Shocker in his face.
That would have been a kill.
Yeah. If it was Assassin Lancelot. But also, he wouldn't have survived for so long if it wasn't.
Sure.
Right? Okay,
I mean,
confirmed,
no.
ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. About 600 gold ahead is Skies against Fursik, who is building, you know, the usual Yusunshin, at least for what the current metagame dictates. And here as well, you'll see how far ahead Super Red is to his lane mate Zin on that Claude. Super Red again is rocking the common emblem. So this is the norm now on the Claude. And he has 2 core items right now and a pair of pants. But wait, Sky's going in deep. And yeah, Chipuy is just at least protect himself a little better now.
And for you to Red Giants, this is something, just a fun fact that I want to talk about.
Yep.
Claude versus Brody. Last patch, you would say, no, Brody just smashes, destroys the Claude.
That's right.
But it's so weird now that the Brody, or even anyone who really fully counters the Claude, doesn't really fully counter him anymore. Gorgeous!
Oh!
Final slash flicker combo onto Zin, bringing him under the turret, but Gorgeous is still pinned down. A Feather airstrike comes down, and they're able to defend here. Zin is not able to siege it down. Well played to Gorgeous.
4-2! 4-2!
Free turtle!
Plus a free turtle! Completely outgunned and outmanned, but Yudu Red Giants hold their ground. And they take a turtle all the while. Now, it's their turn to be on the offensive. They go ahead and say, you know what, we're moving down the bottom. We're trying to punish Chipuy here.
Okay, Chipuy already here now. There you go, just melted down. Usually you see some resistance. Skies, for the airstrike and the Thorn Rose. Now forced to back up. I'm sorry to say it again.
You don't have to say it. You don't have to.
That would have been a kill.
I know, you don't have to say it. All right, but here's the thing, all right? I understand as to why you are talking about the Claude situation currently. Oh, Pancake looking for a kick. A pancake. But yeah, all the more to show exactly why that's true is instead of a Purify, Super Red just rocking a sprint. So yeah, he understands that I can use this offensively as compared to a Purify. So he knows that the current atmosphere and landscape for a Claude against most of its lane mates is favorable. Looking at the current item build here. Oh, he finds another one!
Beautiful. There, Clay steals away the final slash, but it's not enough. Only bringing Gorgeous back. Banana now looking for the taunt. Gets onto Zach QT. Zin with a good flicker in. Now the Torn Apart memory should be there. A bit late, but he still gets it out. Not going to be able to get in range all the way to the back, though. We do see Skies with a double kill despite the build. He's still able to rock that damage. Banana isolated from the team. Super Red picks up the mid lane tier 1. A final slash again. Oh, Zin. He's running for the hills. He's going to go for the execute.
He'll allow himself to go. Yep. And that's going from worse to bad. It's still bad.
It's still bad.
But again, he saved his team, the XP and the gold given over to Yudu Red Giants. Now, Super Red caught out here by Chipuy. Can they punish?
Super Red. Not able to chase him down completely. Doesn't have the corrosion scythe,
Not
remember,
yet.
so Chipuy's not going to get slowed down. His name is Super. Super Red.
Yeah.
No, wait, his name is Red. Super Red. Because he's 007.
Yes, under the Red Giants. A little bit of trivia. The reason why you're seeing Pancake performing out of his minds right now, and again, this is for Tournament Life, is because prior to being picked up in the pro scene by Onyx Philippines from the previous season, he was actually a roamer playing in the amateur scene. But wait, real story time later on, a kick!
Good dive onto the back. Blazing Duet charged in. Appraiser's Wrath connecting, but the final slash gets him out. Banana isolated. Super Red jumping back to the BMI. Not able to kill Banana just yet. But now, there's 6 con and a bit of a squeaky. Oh, with a nature. Popped in, super red, trying to run away, torn apart memory! Almost taking him down, Clay. One more splash, finds it. Meanwhile, Skies
quietly taking the Lord. All right, but you know what? That was very expensive. That was extremely expensive, and dare I say, maybe a fumble for you, the Red Giants. But good news, I talked about the bad news already. Good news, Chipui's bounty got reset. He got a kill there.
You're right.
So they can beat him up again.
Now, is he beatable? That's the question, because it feels like for the last, 5 minutes, he's been able to just roam across the map. And
That's right.
looking at his items, Dominance Ice,
Tough boots.
tough boot, is that enough?
No. I was going to say, yes, you're right. He has been surviving a little bit longer, been using strategically well his passive and, of course, the sprint to survive. But, yeah, no, especially now that we're about to hit another power spike for Yudu Red Giants lineup, I think it's still not enough. He needs something else, and this is on his way to a Athena Shield. I'd like to think it's not enough. With 161, his bounty being reset, Yudu Red Giants would not be shy to spend an ult or two to take him down and again turn this into a 4v5.
All right, let's see what they do here up top. Banana dashing out. Topside turret going to be taken down, tier 2.
Banana, though, another story. Banana will survive most engages, and Banana is a legit threat, not just a walk-in ward. Tier 2 going to fall here.
Oh.
There's a knock-up and a kick!
Not going to be able to get
it.
anything. Oh, final slash. Taking 2 guys over to the side. And RRQ, they're defending very well. They punished Pancake.
All right, so now maybe it's Pancake who has to recalibrate. He's been finding his targets, but just the same, they don't lead to much. Here you'll see the difference between the two roamers, right? About 1,000, maybe less, 800 between Pancake and Chipui. But just the same, Chipui has been holding on so well for what his team has accomplished so far.
Yeah.
And now this feels like a small 4K gold lead.
Wait, there's only an 800 gold difference there, so despite dying 6 times, he's all good, man. He's on par with Pancake, who's only died 2 times.
Yeah, and Pancake has had 8 assists. That's 80% of all the kills on Yudu Red Giants so far. So you gotta wonder, diminishing returns. Chipui has been playing the economy game here and have bought back the mid game for, at least for now, for RRQ.
Let's see if it will work out. With the 4,000 gold lead, like you mentioned, it's not that significant. The 4,000 gold lead, you can't really, you see the map pressure, but in terms of team fights, we saw it earlier, Pancake just jumped into 4. If it was a big one, that would have been at least a kill or a few. Good isolation with Way the Dragon. Banana going to be brought back, and just like that, a good pickoff. On to Banana.
Yep, and they spent quite a bit there. 3 ults off of Yudu Red Giants, but good news is for them, they can time that out. And just in time for this Luminous Lord coming up, top lane, long lane, well taken care of. Super Red cleared that up, and they are going to be playing via this perimeter. Top lane, just let that slow push. Interestingly enough, RRQ, aware enough, conscious enough to say, you know what, it's not our Lord, not ours.
They have a Yusun Shin, a Brody, and a Valentina. Wave clear should be okay, so maybe that's why... Oh, see, Helmbird. Okay. 4 Skies, and also the Malefic Roar now built up. Or Rage.
A little better? A little better?
No. Super Red, though. I like Super Red's
Super Red
build.
is amazing. Super Red is fully built. He is just rocking everything he needs and can kind of juggle if he needs to. But just the same, we're looking at a 6,500 gold lead at 13 minutes. Lord will be marching on through here via mid lane. And yeah, I'd like to agree. I'd like to echo what you stated. They have okay wave clear. It's not the best, but it's okay.
It's okay. They should be able... Maybe they might lose a base turret.
Yeah, they have to play this defense very, very carefully. They don't have the benefit of Game 2's off-camera backdoor. All right, they don't have that benefit anymore because there's not a single turret pushed for RRQ now. They're in the base. They're in mid. There's a kick.
Pancake with a massive way. The Dragon and the final slash brings them back. Skies now jumping to the back with a godlike play. Torn apart memory coming down. It's a double kill for Skies, making a triple. Oh my goodness. 13 minutes. Yudu Red Giants knock RRQ out.
The King of Kings have fallen, and they forfeit their chance to make it into the season finals, the challenge finals of the Snapdragon Pro Series. Wow. Udu Red Giants in a snap. 13 minutes 55. GG well played to RRQ. We hope to see them soon. Season 12, FPLID.
Wow, wow, wow. You can see for the side of the Red Giants, just all smiles, especially Arcadia there in the back. The widest smile I've seen from him here as he